in our first match of the day. Last Refuge shall be our first map as we enter onto map number 1. Sini we have here in the bottom left. And Happy up in the top right. DK Ghoul opening.
The town is under siege.
Which signifies a normal start to the game. When we saw 1-0 playing yesterday against Elegant, he was playing quite a bit of fast expansion, but Happy is rarely the fast expanding kind of player in this matchup. There used to be a period for a couple of months where Happy was playing a lot of fast expansion on one map specifically, that being Echo Isles. So if we go to EI, then that's going to be something to look out for. But in most cases, one base, tech, tier 3 triple hero, and then micro all the way is what we have to expect here. Sini coming for the early harass. He's got a wisp here. Could try to go for a nice detonate on these skellies. Mana burn on the Death Knight, but DK doesn't mind too much at the moment. He has no coil yet, but will soon enough. And there we go, that's level 2. Pretty surprising that he's not trying to use the wisp here, right? Just seems like that could have led to quite something. Lots of skeletons there were involved, but Sini so far playing rather passive. Was keeping the archers way in the back because he didn't want to get surrounded. Now he is surrounded, gonna have to staff out right away. Aggressive coil by Happy, putting more damage on the Demon Hunter. We've seen lots of units lately go for level 2 aggression into the 9 elf base, try to take out wisps, mess with their lumber, slow down the tech, but Happy just gonna take a step back, creep the green camp, get more experience. Thank you, by the way, Fezofesp with the resub, Kind Plan with the resub. It says, if you read this, I'm on my way into the to the public pool. Yeah, that's the right thing to do today, buddy. If you're watching still, then that's a real Warcraft fan right there. For real PJ with the resub as well, says have a great weekend ahead, you lovely people. And Gamers Revenge with the resub as well. Happy coming back with the ghouls. Has an opportunity here for a big surround. And he locks it in right away. Happy rarely lets these ones slip. Gonna have to trade it out for one ghoul. But the Berserker is a big pick-off. Item at least picked up by the Demon Hunter. The Lion Horn is indeed quite nice. Always. And he would love to get a fast level 3 here. Oh, but he doesn't have it yet. Happy gonna pick up the Naga. Oh, is he gonna close that surround as well? Oh my god. Well, good thing he got the staff. This one saves him from the surround a second time. Very good investment early on. Sini aware this might be a neat item. An item that he might require. Boots on the Naga as well. Happy here with a late tech, going for Naga and Boots earlier. With the tier 3 then started now. So far, of course, everything looking very smooth for Happy. Whereas for Sini, it's a bit of a bumpier road. More ghouls are joining again. And the archers are hitting.
A player's forces are under attack.
Thank you, QuickBen84, for the resub as well. Okay. Opportunity for the first round of the game. Is Happy gonna close this one as well? The Boots and the Naga here are so strong for him. Sini doesn't have him. But no surround yet on the Naga, but I think the right clicks will still be enough. And that is level 3. Happy showing his dominance right now. This is why he is the most terrifying Warcraft player in the world, the highest rated player in the world for a long, long time. When you make a mistake, normally you're forced to pay for it right away against Happy. Alright, the Dryads will help Sini. Finally, he's got a good weapon against the ghouls. The slow is very good. But the Naga died. The Berserker died. The Ancient of War destroyed. Happy. Absolutely devastating in this early game.
A player's forces are under attack.
This is the first B Cup appearance for Happy. In the previous B Cups, ahead of the 11th edition, of course, this tournament was held on the old patch, where only few players were participating. Life is the big name, who was very successful there, won most of the B Cups, and was showing the field how it's done, I guess. And back then also Sini was playing quite a bit, and in the old days, on the old patch, Sini had pretty good results. So far, it is looking rough. But of course, this is only one map. This is only against one specific player. But this specific player is Happy, and he might be getting ready to spring the trap soon. Got the Lich coming. Creeping one more big camp. The same camp that Sini is creeping across the map right now. Items being sold. Orb picked up. Frenzy Destroyer. 9 minutes. Frenzy timing. We've seen it plenty of times before. We've even seen it hit earlier than this. But yeah, this is the timing you need to get ready for. Good scouting by Sini. He saw it with the Dryad here, which was looking ahead. Sini has the items he needs. He's got the staff. He's got the orb. He's got bears coming. And Happy was thinking of pushing into the main, but decides not to. Rather, just gonna creep the red. Sini doesn't want to contest here. Instead, he's gonna go somewhere else. But his army is quite a bit slower on the move. Big experience for Happy right here. This could be DK 4 and Naga 3. Lich even pulling in the next camp. Super efficient creeping here by Happy. Very fast gathering of experience. More heal scrolls picked up. And now Lich also getting close to level 2. Crazy fast leveling by Happy here. And now it might be finally time to go. Sini got the item, but not the full camp. He got the Ancient Django, which is very, very good for him.
Players' forces are under attack.
But now Happy is pushing in earnest. 50 supply, could go even higher. The next Ziggurat is finishing. More destroyers are being morphed. We got 2 heal scrolls, by the way, in this fight right here. And Colnova in the back. Fog Lightning. That's going to be a kill easily on one of the archers. A little bit of Wand of the Wind, but against 2 destroyers, it is unlikely to do too much. Demon Hunter took a lot of damage, but the heal potion will save him up one more time. Heal him up one more time. Heal scroll. Still keeping all the ghouls alive. I guess one died down here. But it's taking so long for these ghouls to finally fall. Happy keeps them alive so well. And by now, all the bears have fallen. Happy may have used all the mana already, but He got tons of kills to show for it. And very good hero levels. 4, 3, 2, looking really good. Demon Hunter hurt here very much so. He's got heal potions, he got staff. The Dryads, though, they are easy prey if he is not. And so Happy is going to take the 1-0. Very decisively. Which is sort of what we're expecting. We're waiting for Sini here to have 1 or 2 standout performances. Expecting more than 2 maps for Sini, I think, is very unlikely. That's an unfortunate situation in this series. You know, you don't want to go into a game thinking you can't win. That's not the mindset you should have as a competitor, I guess. But if we're completely honest, then we gotta say, given also their previous results, Sini is likely to need to try again in the lower bracket. And we're looking for highlights. We're looking for little confidence boosters for him. Map number 1 didn't show too much of a confidence booster. But perhaps map 2 can. And map 2 is coming right up. As that will be Autumn Leaves. Thank you, Ruby9 with the resub. It says, love me some Remo. Ooh, yeah, baby. Thank you very much. Okay, hold on. Getting ready to join Flow TV. Alright, now I got it. I think I just copied the wrong game. Okay. Off we go, Happy with a very convincing 1-0 lead. Which doesn't come as too much of a surprise. As we are starting off map number 2 with Happy going for a somewhat surprising ghoul pull at the start. This is not so much what Happy is known for, but every now and then he throws it into a series. If this cancels the Ancient of War, it's bad news for the Night Elf. Can he prevent it? The ghoul pull is so early, the Ancient of War is still so low HP. I guess there is a forced cancel here. Ooh, and a wisp. Can he save this one? Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. The ensnare. Okay, he can't save it. Oh god. Thank goodness. And we're not even 2 minutes into the game, and this is already not good for Sini. It's a bit of a gamble. Sometimes it doesn't work out. If the Night Elves build the Ancient of War far away, say here, for example, to be safe, then you waste a lot of time on the ghoul. You lose lots of lumber as the undead unnecessarily. But of course, also, if you build it here to be safe, like we see now, then it slows down your creep. It messes, or an Acolyte pull can mess more with you. And you never know, of course, if the undead is going to go for a pull like this. There are ways to play safely against it, but as a calculated risk, most of the time, Night Elves try to be a little greedy with the Ancient of War. And now it's the Demon Hunter all alone at the start of the game. I guess with Immolation you can creep this camp pretty easily. This doesn't deal much damage. Maybe even this one. So he can do something at the start of the game. Oh, but he's not going Immolation, he's going Mana Burn. Surprises me quite a bit. Replenish Potion. It's a good item for the demon. Healing is always a premium for almost everyone, especially for Demon Hunter. DK in the main base, second Wisp killed. Not creeping at the start of the game. Went for the double Necro, of course. Oh, nice save! Look at that, the Wisp disjoints the coil, saves it into the gold mine again. There we go, that's a little exclamation mark. Little sign of confidence. Yeah, as the undead, when you play this build and you go for the early ghoul harass, and your lumber is very low, so you're gonna go for a second necro because necropolis doesn't cost lumber. And the cool thing is, you can also research backpack from the necro while the tech is going on. So Happy can harass with the Death Knight and creep with the ghouls at the same time and pick up the items. Demon Hunter is coming up north. Good read by Sini. He's expecting this play. But he's a little bit too late for that camp. And so the DK is almost level 2. Items being passed. Bought the circlet. Got the gloves. That's good for a Naga second already. Happy has been playing quite a lot of Naga second in this matchup these days. For a long, long time. Years almost. It was Lich second, Naga third, and then a deadly frenzy push. Nowadays going for a more aggressive mid-game with the Naga, and then a later frenzy timing with the Lich third. And against that, the Demon Hunter normally wants to be level 3 as soon as possible. If you can get level 3 by the time the Naga comes out, you can pressure her very heavily with a level 2 mana burn with boots. The level 3 makes all the difference there. If you're level 2 only, then you're the one getting bullied instead. Got a good amount of experience here. How do you get... Like, he has more experience than just the green camp. Ah, yeah, of course. He crept this one at the start. I was... yeah, we saw that. We saw that. I totally didn't forget about that. Happy now playing the level 2 aggression into the Knight of main base. But very good reactions by Sini so far. Saving the archers, saving all the wisps up until now. But this is very difficult to keep up. Happy's attacking many targets at the same time. Quick multitasking is required here for Sini. And so far he's managed this really, really well. In the main base, the wisps... Oh, the first one goes down here. But all the other ones have been saved. These ones are running away. Same move speed as the ghouls. One archer goes down. This is still rather low losses for Sini. One wisp and one archer only, from what I saw. And this one also survives. This was pretty well managed by Sini. Pretty damn well. And now it's time for the Naga. Second on Sini. With that, he's going to have a better weapon against these ghouls finally. Happy not going for a Naga yet. But he could still get one. But he started the tech first. And the slaughterhouse. And might just go Lich instead. Naga didn't get any exit kills though, as it seems.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Sini has to rebuild some wisps here. This is going to put him behind in the tier 3 timing. Put him behind significantly. The nightmare is always that the Frenzy Ghoul timing push hits you in the main base before you have Bear Master training. That is very scary. And if Happy goes for a quick execute this time, he can go for Naga third at the tavern. That could be indeed scary. Demon Hunter did get the level 2. He got the Mana Stone as well, which is not a very good item in general. His items are terrible. He has nothing. No circlet or ring, nothing. Happy finding the big invoke potion. That can be very useful in the right situation. Naga is pretty well equipped here. Boots, claws, gloves. Those all go very well on the Naga. But the Demon Hunter is looking pathetic, to be honest. Happy's lining up the timing. He's got Frenzy coming. Oh, but he also has a 6th Acolyte coming. Oh. Decided not to go for a Frenzy all-in push, but just instead, after a very strong early game, gonna go for a tier 3 Expo. And maybe he can even afford a Naga. No, spend his money on the Expo instead. Colnova on the creeps and the Naga. The item did go to the Demon Hunter. It's a very good one, in fact. Ring of the Archmagi, finally something to boost his stats. But the ghouls now are still pretty damn fast. Even on the new patch with a weaker Frenzy. Can find another kill here with a Nova. Berserker is a big kill. Sini still waiting for his tier 3. Waiting for the bears. Waiting for the orb. Happy very dominant. Also here on map 2. 9 minutes into the game, and the expansion is soon gonna finish. And acolytes are already being made. Sini trying to creep up more. Finally reached that level 3. He's close to it now. Found another bad item. Pretty unlucky here for Sini, to be honest. Mana Stone into Big Mana Potion. Demon Hunter Naga is the one hero combo in the game who doesn't appreciate those items. Happy always going for a push here. We can see when he sees he can take something away freely from his opponent, keeping him on his toes. And now we get the Expo running, and that is the big lead for Happy. Reinforcing it more. Happy at 55 supply. Is ready to receive. Sini if it comes to a fight. This level 3. Quite strong now. Happy could still afford a Naga 3rd, I think. He's got so much gold now. Could throw her in. The cold arrow is always good against the Demon Hunter. But from the games we've seen in the past, Happy also often goes dual hero only. Especially when it's a tier 3 Expo. Like this. DK level 4, big level up there as well for the level 2 Unholy Aura.
Forces are under attack.
Sini isn't gonna leave without a fight. He's building up one good army, and then he's gonna try to give it his all with said army. But Happy's pulling so far ahead in supply. Of course, since he has the expansion lead, this is the natural way of things. It's time to morph the destroyers, and I think now is exactly when Happy decides that he wants to win this game. Very well equipped, strong army, even working on some upgrades. Sini gonna try to fight in his main base, fight with the help of Moonwells. He does have Wellspring upgrade. This is his one chance. If he can smash this fight right here and then destroy the expansion, there is a slim hope for him to win here. Lots of magic damage though from the destroyers. Ooh, and the Nova. Oh my god, the bears are melting away like snow in summer. Oh, Jesus. 2 bears only left out of the fight for now. Demon Hunter now taking the brunt of the damage, while Happy has a big army left over. Frenzy Ghoul still part of the engagement, pulling them back. Again, keeping them alive very well for as long as he can. Heal Scroll comes in at a nice timing as well, healing up once more. Demon Hunter did a good job though. Everything now is drained, mana-wise, on the undead side. But once more, so much has already fallen. And the Dryads especially are very, very squishy when the Fiend Shots and Orb find them. Finally some Fiends going down. I think a moment ago this was the first Fiend going down this game. In fact, Sini's even gonna get another one. And another one. A bunch of Fiend kills now for Sini. This is not too bad at all. But of course he's losing way more, and Happy's production behind this is crazy. He had so much gold. He's still at 70 supply. And map 2 will go to Happy as well. So far this series is very one-sided in Happy's favor, and it is not that much of a surprise to us. On paper, heading into this tournament, we expected this to be one of the most one-sided matches possibly, and so far that is indeed what it's looking like. As the second map goes to Happy as well. Map number 3 coming up next. This will also be the map pick for Sini. Maybe a cheese strat could be an approach here to consider. Something like, I don't know, Keeper Hunts, Push, or just Keeper Expo. Something along those lines. So far though, Sini is playing standard. And, you know, credit to him. Tries to beat Happy in a straight up normal game. But of course, you know, it's been a bit rough up until now. We are going to map number 3 in this series. And Concealed Hill is the destination. You know, in the B-Cup normally, despite having only 2 matches per day, we expect these series still to be long, because it is, of course, best of 7s. Best of 7s can last a long time, sometimes even up to 3 hours. But the way that Happy also plays in Undead vs. Night Elf, games can end pretty quickly. First 2 maps combined were 25 minutes, maybe? Oh, maybe a little bit more, actually. And if Happy keeps playing like he was before, this could be a rather short day in the office for him. Happy only has 1 game today, and then another one, I think in 3 days or something. Oh, no, in 5 days, actually. The next game, the upper bracket semifinal, is going to be on the 24th of July, which is next week's Wednesday. It's going to be a sick day, by the way. The B-Cup is going to continue on throughout this week and also all of next week, with the grand finals taking place next week on Sunday. Best of 9 grand final to crown a new B-Cup champion. In the past, as mentioned before, Life was the repeat winner, the most successful player in the B-Cup. But Life was already forced down to the lower bracket at the hands of Sock with 4-0. So the chances are pretty high that we're going to have a different champion this time around. Lin also one of the heavy hitters, one of the big favorites in this tournament. We have yet to see in the playoffs. His game, Focus against Lin, is going to happen after this series. We haven't seen Happy manage an Acolyte last hit in a long time, right? I guess it's also because nowadays he's trying to pull the creeps more so and get the last hits. And because opponents have become more aware of this danger and better at preventing it. Passive start here with the Demon Hunter. He's gonna just start off with creeping, try to pick up a fast level 2 with immolation, and since Happy isn't getting harassed, he should be aware that exactly this is happening right now. Oh, detonate from a Wisp, possibly. Getting a bunch of skellies is some much appreciated experience, but not gonna try to commit for it. In general, this series, it seems like Sini is rather cautious. He's not trying to take risks. He's not trying to go for big plays. Seems like he respects Happy almost a little bit too much, maybe. Thinking that Happy won't be falling for any of those cheeky plays anyways. Thank you, Minimum CJ. With the resub. Is that name inspired by GTA San Andreas? I'm pretty sure I asked this before. You've been subbed for a long time, buddy. As many of you will remember, GTA San Andreas protagonist was called CJ. With the world famous quote, "Aw shit, here we go again." Dude, I love that game so much. I played GTA San Andreas when I was in my teenage years. In middle school, I think. And I played it on PC. My first PC. And when I got GTA, I was so happy, man. It was one of the first real games I think I had on my PC. And it was a shitbox. It was such a bad PC. And I had the game running on like, I don't know, 20, 30 FPS. Like 30 max, you know? And I only realized this later, years later, when I was playing it again. And I was used then to better performances. But when I played it first, I was like, ah, this isn't so bad. This is alright. Because it was all that I knew. It was all that I, you know, was familiar with. And nowadays, us elite gamers, everything under 244 hertz is trash. Well, it's actually not true for me. I know that some people feel this way, though. I actually only have a 144 hertz monitor. But it's a huge, you know, 4K monitor. Yeah. It is a lot better than 20 frames per second. That is certainly the case. Happy now again with the Naga second. Continuing to stay difficult to predict, I guess, with the second hero choice. First it was Naga, then it was Lich, now it's Naga again. Earlier on, Happy was able to close these surrounds in a very decisive manner. Sini trying to run away. Happy picking up them boots. But this time Sini gets away, saving all of his units. What was your favorite GTA radio station? Oh, dude. I'm afraid I don't remember any of the names, unfortunately. But I do remember they had 2 hip-hop stations. And I was always a hip-hop guy, especially back then. Still to this day, I like a lot of hip-hop. Yeah, but back then, I basically only listened to hip-hop. Ooh, the Demon Hunter almost getting surrounded. Might be able to get out, actually. The boots are on the Naga, not on the Demon. This makes him a fairly easy to surround target. But Happy, oh, actually, can't get a grip on him. Demon Hunter gets out, not forcing the TP. And the Ghoul goes down, and there we go. This is finally A successful moment for Sini. Who's your favorite German rapper? Now, here I'm gonna prove that I haven't listened to German rap in a long time. So, in my teenage years, up until like 14, 15 years old, I listened to German rap all the time. Sammy Deluxe, Cool Savage, who else was there? Azad, that's right. And basically, not all of the German rappers, but many of the German rappers. And my number one was always Cool Savage. Best by far, in my opinion. But at a certain point, I felt like German rap was kind of stagnating and was a little cringe sometimes. Like they were trying so hard to be hard. And also I felt like their music was oftentimes only mediocre. So I stopped listening to German rap a long time ago. Zido, yeah, Zido also for a while. Yeah, I haven't listened to German rap in many years. My favorite rapper these days is Kendrick Lamar. Best rapper of all time, in my opinion.
A player's forces are under
Agro Berlin era. Yeah. Agro Berlin, that was... I always felt that they were, you know, like... showing off and just exaggerating, and of course they are. And much of hip-hop, especially, you know, trying to be badass hip-hop, is a lot of exaggerating and a lot of showing off, which is alright. But back then already I felt like they were, you know, going a little too hard on the going hard scale. Yeah, I was more Cool Savage and Sammy Deluxe kind of guy. Those were my two main dudes back then. What about German rock? I'm not familiar really with German rock. I'm not familiar anymore at all with German music, to be honest. Every now and then I hear some songs, which I kind of like, but yeah, I listen almost only internationally, I guess. Tell you what, map 3 so far. It's by far the best game that we've seen from Sini up until this point. If you could save this bear, this would be great. But a coil is in, and the bear is dead. No master training yet, unfortunately. No staff there. At least gets a ghoul for it, though. Or the creeps do. Oh, I remember also towards high school, so many of my friends got into Kollega. Now, if you're not German, I imagine you don't know who that is at all. And you don't know any of the German rappers. But Kollega was an interesting case because I would say he couldn't really rhyme very well. Or he couldn't rap very well. His flow was, I don't know, kind of underdeveloped in my opinion. But I must admit, he had sick lyrics. Like, the rhymes he would come up with were very special in their intricacy and so over the top that... So he was, for example, the guy who was always... He was the perfect example of, you know, trying to be hard but in a funny way. And yeah, he would come up with pretty cool lyrics. And I would hear that music because my friends were listening to it all the time. But I didn't appreciate it so much because I never really care about lyrics. I never care about speech, honestly, in music. For me, it's all about sound. It's all about rhythm and melody. I don't care about lyrics at all. So this was not at all my kind of rapper. Okay, Sini. We find him here in a playable position. Supply is pretty even. He's leveled fairly well. Naga would love to get a level 3 though. The levels aren't outstanding, but it's a decentish position. This is by far the best game so far for Sini. And Happy hasn't been able to find that easy win condition yet. No expansion so far, no deadly push into the main base. He doesn't have insane levels yet. And it's purely one base play so far. Chad is telling me to listen to Brazilian Bossa Nova. Alright, tell you what, if 2 people tell me to listen to this, I'm gonna give it a try. I've never heard of this before. Brazilian Bossa Nova. I gotta say, I am hesitant to listen to Chad, because over the years I've been told hundreds of examples of artists to listen to, and them telling me that they're so amazing. And almost always, I felt like that music was not my thing at all. With some exceptions, though. Best I listen to Norwegian black metal. Now, I'm a very open kind of guy in life and also when it comes to music. I can listen to almost every genre. The one genre I absolutely have zero appreciation for is metal and like core and all that stuff. Where they're just being loud and screaming. It's cool if you guys like it, but I'm afraid it's not for me. This is the big fight. Can this be a good fight for Sini now? He's losing the bears quickly though. Once again the destroyer damage is raining in hard. Bears are all gone. Instantly the dryads will be next. We're fighting close to the Nile of base. The Moonwells here are of big help. But once again Happy's army is much larger. Sini was trying to bank on a strong transition into air, into crows. But they're a little bit too late. At the moment Happy doesn't have web, but it's an easy upgrade to get these days. It was made cheaper on the recent patch. Crow numbers still low. It's not even that many destroyers left, I suppose, but lots of fiends still. The triple hero by the undead. The Demon Hunter is actually holding his own here pretty well. Going for the Lich now next. That could be a kill. Happy. Oh! Loses the hero. Not in position for the heal potion swap. And that is the big play. That might be the can opener for Sini. Supply all of a sudden. Very, very even. And the DK finds himself in trouble as well. Death Knight forced to use the potion for himself. And Sini, with just one hero kill, has the opportunity all of a sudden. There's still no web, there's no resources, the Lich res was expensive. And the Demon Hunter is healing up with a bit of rejuve, getting dispelled now partly as well. The Immolation doing huge damage, the Fiends are in serious trouble. And there's a staff to save the Demon Hunter. Dryads though could be quickly falling as well. Modestro's being morphed. It's a ton of kills now on both sides, as the supply is still very, very even. Mana burn comes in. No frost armor at the moment. And the Demon Hunter holding in the main very, very well. Supply again swinging in Happy's direction, but once more perhaps back at home with Moonwells. Sini can keep fighting. Got another destroyer. Demon Hunter getting healed, but of course quickly dispelled. Happy has his finger on the trigger, but now Rejuve on cooldown. The second Rejuve will be running through for a long time. The fresh bears reinforcing are very nice, but the Spirit Juve is dispelled again. And Happy's playing from range, kiting against these slowed bears all the time. It's turning daytime here very soon, which makes things a lot more difficult, but the DK is hurt already. A Death Knight kill here for Sini, and this map could be his. He's going for the DK, the cold arrow coming through. I think this might be enough. Oh my god, so close. 60 HP, ticking low even further. And the destroyer's gone. Hold on. The Naga, oh, has to TP away. Happy trying to save his heroes. The DK, the Demon Hunter, excuse me, is level 5. Sini has the supply lead, taking out the destroyer, and has a tremendous fight back at home. Where Happy cannot break him. And now he's got a level 5 demon. This is a game-changing level up. His Naga's level 4 as well. This was a fantastic hold by Sini on map 3. He is really showing us what he's capable of. Where Happy took a lot of losses. Also, appreciating now lots of big level ups. I'm kind of surprised he's keeping the mana pendant. Was pretty sick there as well. How Happy realized that he was going to die unless he forces the TP on the enemy Naga. There's still some creeps left here, I guess. A little bit more experience this could be for the Naga. Level 5 Naga is pretty damn sick, actually.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now we have crows as well. Upgrades being researched. Sini's position looking quite solid all of a sudden.
The town is under siege.
Alright. The game is slowed down. Happy also going for some upgrades. Fiend attack upgrade. Disease cloud. Sacrificial pit. Happy respecting Sini's ability here. I'm glad to see Sini play here so well on map number 3. Way different story compared to the first 2 maps. Oh, he has Mark of the Claw. No, wait, what's it called? Mark of the Talon. I bet a lot of people in chat don't even know what this upgrade does. This upgrade makes it so that crows, this guy right here, can use Fairy Fire when in crow form. Crow is also very good for scouting. Crows have great damage against destroyers, but they're low HP. You can see here 340, that is not much. If the Nova Fog Lightning hits them, they can flop over pretty quickly. For that reason, normally Night Elf wants at least 1 heal scroll when they're fighting with crows. We knew that, Remo. Thanks for mansplaining. It's my pleasure, bro. They call me Remo Mansplainer Remo. That's my proudest title. And Sini setting up an expansion up here. While Happy is scouting around with the Wisp. Sini already in upkeep. Happy still being economical. Is he gonna wait out for the mine? For the main base? Maybe. Oh, no. Never mind. A-bombs and fiends coming. Happy getting ready for 70 supply or so. I don't think he can make it to 80, although he's making another ziggurat. Oh, we had some subs coming in, by the way, that I completely didn't notice. Sorry about that. Nomad Zwei with the resub, thank you very much. Le Crest Fallen with the 1 euro donation, thank you. Says, it's fine for 12-year-old children. Hip-hop was the coolest shit ever. Once you are past 14 or 15, you grow out of it. Well, I disagree. I mean, some hip-hop is immature, sure, but I think that's the case for every kind of music. There's still outstanding hip-hop out there. I mentioned Kendrick earlier. It's just, you know, some artists are mature and some are not. Q-Tip with the 2 euros says, Remo, if Back to Warcraft shuts down one day, I will die. Oh, damn. That's extreme. Oh, okay, bro. I hope we don't shut down for your sake. Kefka Time with the resub as well. Thank you. And Lemez with the resub as well. Says Nerf Happy. Kappa. Well, we'll see if Sini is going to be able to cut Happy down a peg. This is going to be a huge fight. I am glad that I'm not the one who has to micro this fight. Happy at the shop. He needs to sell a bunch. Oh yeah. He's selling a bunch, eh? Oh, well, he's going to be left with only 40 supply. If he loses his heroes, he can't remake them. And he's bringing literally everyone. Getting 2 heal scrolls, I guess. Oh boy. Okay, this is it, do or die. Happy cannot remake any army. He's got only 5 buildings left. Dude, if Sini knew this, maybe he should go for a base race. Imagine if Sini was positioned here, and then Happy, if he walks out, he could just, you know, attack the base. But Sini is back at home. He's getting ready. He's bracing for impact against Happy's huge army. 4-4-4 heroes against 5-4 heroes. Lots of crows. Very good army by Sini right here. Basically the perfect army. Off we go. Fog Lightning to start things off against the crows, but they kept that range fairly well. The destroyers here taking not too much damage just yet, but now the crows fly in, and they're all getting webbed, and the Nova comes in. Big damage right there against the crows. One destroyer goes down. You can see the piercing damage adding up hard. Oh, the Dispel though! Oh my god, the destroyers healed so much from the Dispel! It must have been Roar and Fairy combined, maybe. Lich very hurt all of a sudden. The Naga is almost dead as well. Sini with a decent start into the fight. Happy's low on healing. Coil comes in. That's the last coil there for quite a while. Now the Demon Hunter is exposed. The Demon Hunter must certainly be staffed. And staffed he is. Out he goes. He's got a staff to come back in again. Supply-wise, Sini has the lead. This could be Sini's ticket to victory on map number 3, possibly. The Naga for him, almost level 5. There she goes. She gets the level up, and Sini getting more and more kills. Happy is getting overtaken and bested in this fight, and it is Sini taking the map win. There we go. Sini able to take one away from the world champ, the best player in the world, and that must feel good. A much better showing than the previous 2 maps. That puts Sini on the board. A sigh of relief, I imagine, for Sini. Getting this win, at least on one map, showing to the world that he can indeed even beat Happy. Perhaps not in a best of 7, but on one map, most certainly. Whoops. And the series continues right away. Map number 3, never mind, 4, I mean, is Turtle Rock. Thank you very much, Ringelnet, or Ringelnet, with the resub. Thank you, Philog, with the resub. Much appreciated, you guys. Yeah, Sini was able to make use of the very strong super late game capabilities of Night Elf. Level 5 Demon Hunter, extremely strong. Crows, very late game in big armies, extremely strong. Happy, and Undead in general, tends to do better in earlier situations. Meaning like 50 to 60, maybe 65 supply. And the heroes leveled in like level 3, level 4 range. Demon Hunter level 5, man. Especially this year, I feel like I've seen so many games turned around by a level 5 Demon Hunter. Thank you, Victor Nazar, with the €1 donation. Says, so why didn't he upgrade Mark of the Talon? He wanted to make sure the destroyers are down, or what? He did upgrade Mark of the Talon. He did. I'm not exactly sure why. He used it a couple of times for Fairy Fire. The fight was pretty hectic. I don't think he used it on the Fiends. Wait, or did he? I would have to check the replay. I'm not sure if he did. First small creep here being taken by both. Happy with the mantle, very good for him. Mantle for the Demon Hunter, not so amazing, but it is indeed quite good for the Naga. And gonna pick up that circlet nice and quick. Happy has a dust already, by the way. This might mean he's gonna go for a push into the main base upon reaching level 2. Happy not offering an easy detonate target. And now getting level 2. Alright, Demon Hunter. Can he escape? Oh, I think he made a bit of a mistake there. And Happy, oh, opens the surround up again. He had it there for a second. Demon, lucky to get away. That should have been a TP forced. The initial surround close, very nicely done by Happy, but then over microing a little bit.
Player's forces are under
The wisps are being sent out of the main base. I like this. In case Happy attacks the main. That is not the case though. Happy is instead creeping up over here. And again, a good wisp scout. Sees what Happy's up to. Double mantle. Ooh, that is very good for the second hero. Demon here, creeping at the shop. That's a little bit risky. But it is gonna work out. And look at that. There's another wisp up here. We could go for a staff maybe, but nah. He can't harass, he's too hurt. That would be a suicide mission. Found the Ring of Regen, by the way, which is really good. Happy's creeping up like crazy here. On map number 4. His map pick. Next big item for him is the Ring of the Archmage. Oh, damn. Damn. That is sick items either for Lich or Naga. Oh, and we have Cannibalize here, researched to heal up the ghouls. Munchy munchy. Bon appetit to everyone on stream right now. We might be eating lunch at the moment. Remo, can you explain why Night Elf doesn't get a third hero versus Undead? A third hero doesn't have enough impact. If in theory you could go Naga second or Panda third or the other way around, Panda second and Naga third, and everyone gets level 3, then that would be pretty damn good. But realistically, the first time that you're forced to fight, you can't expect for your second hero to have good levels. In fact, oftentimes, your third hero, I mean. Oftentimes the second hero already doesn't have proper levels. Once tier 3 is finished, you need to be ready to fight right away as Night Elf. With its power spikes coming in. And third hero just slows you down too much. Plus also, it slows down the progress of your Demon Hunter creeping. Or leveling, rather. If you play a third hero, you're never going to get Demon Hunter level 5. But I think that is secondary. It's more so that the third hero never realistically gets off the ground. There are rare games where we see third heroes for Night Elf. If Night Elf picks Naga second and Undead goes Gargoyles, then we see a Panda third. Because Gargs take a long time to win the game, and the Breath of Fire is so good against Gargs. Look at these items for the Lich, by the way. Happy found insane stuff here on the map. Was creeping like crazy. He lost some ghouls, which was not perfect, but the items here are absolutely phenomenal. Demon Hunter also was creeping pretty well. He got very good items for himself. As Happy is trying to snipe the Ogre Lord right here. Quite early on, just with ghouls and skellies and the heroes. Dude, if he gets Claws plus 12 here. Oh! No. Legion Doomhorn, that is pretty unfortunate. Although it is more gold. Happy also used lots of mana to creep this much at the start of the game. DK already level 4. That's pretty crazy. Before the first fight, Death Knight being level 4 is quite nice. Trill CSGO with the resub. Thank you. Alright, Legion Doomhorn sold. That is a nice little influx of cash for Happy. He lost 3 ghouls in this early game to creeps. Or was it 2? 2 or 3. But yeah, he got so much experience. So many items. Happy playing the PvE game so far. But PvE is soon over. Tier 3 is about to finish. The ghouls keep munching. Om nom nom.
Players' forces are under attack.
Heal pot this time by Happy. Solar experience for the Lich. Big heal potion. Always nice. And now it's time to go. Orb gonna be picked up. Oh, Happy actually doesn't have the gold for the Naga yet. In fact, oh, he's supply blocked. Oh, wait. Supply block at 46. Heavy fiend count already. Well, 3 fiends isn't that much, but for this early into the game, it is a little unusual. It's been a very creep-heavy game so far. Happy is looking for the creep jack at the red camp, and he's gonna find him right here. Escape is there with the TP, but 2 archers, even 3 archers, go down. Demounder is pretty damn strong, though. Level 4 on him, really good. He got some nice items. Would love to see a clarity also on him, because he can now make quite a good use of mana as well, thanks to immolation. I feel like still not enough Night Elves appreciate clarity potions when they play immolation. Invuln should be available. It looked like Happy was trying to go for it, but didn't actually purchase something here. Dude, we crept up almost the entire map here on Turtle Rock without a single fight so far. That's kind of crazy. I think Happy probably learned his lesson of last map. He doesn't want to wait for 80 supply again. He doesn't want to wait for a ton of crows again. He wants to fight earlier this time. Even if it means pushing into the Night Elf main base. We do have an Ancient of Wind, but no crows yet. Where are the mana burns? There's one. Off we go into the fight. Fiend Focus Fire is very off here by Happy. Now it's coming in. Target Fire was lacking a bit at the start. Heal Scroll being used, but there's still Fog Lightning. There's still lots of damage. The Immolation is doing crazy damage. And a bunch of ghouls have gone down already. Demon Hunter out of the fight for a little while. First we get the talent upgrade. No crows yet still. Happy could research web any moment. He's doing it right now. And level 5 on the DK. Level 3 coil available, but only if there's mana. Oh, great control on the ghouls. Saves them into the back. And he's using Cannibalize in the push. That's something we don't see too often. Might be the first time I see this in a Happy push. Ooh, level 3 coil. Hurts, though. Demon Hunter, by the way, having found the talisman is amazing for this build. But still, he might not be durable enough. Happy is now going hard for the first hero. Fog Landing is in. There was another heal scroll. The Naga, she is not so tanky. And she will fall to this Lich with crazy damage of plus 22. And so Happy takes map number 4. And moves on to match points. And thank you, Wiz or WZ, with the donation as well. It says, I lost my virginity listening to Warcraft 3 OST. I wonder if you're trolling or if that's true. If that's true, then you might be the biggest Warcraft fan of all of us. Fond memories, I guess. Trill CSGO. With the resub. Hold on, didn't I read this just earlier? I feel like I did. I'm losing my mind, guys. I'm losing my mind today, apparently. First oversleeping, and now this. What is going on? We have our 4th map getting ready. Is this where the series ends, or can Sini come up with another surprise maybe? One map win already was more than some were expecting for this series. That one performance by him was very strong, but in general, Happy is still looking very convincing. Oh, whoops, let me update the score. There we go. 3-1 now. Happy on match point. If Happy wins here, he's going to play another Orc in the upper bracket semifinal. It's going to be either Lin or Focus for the match next week on Wednesday, which is going to be pretty hype. Oh. Ghoul pulled by Happy by the Ancient of War. This time far away from the creeps. Oh, isn't that enough to save it? There's an Ensnare creep here, which is a bit annoying. The Huntsman. Ensnare though, on the Ghoul. Wisp is trying to de-aggro. Oh, look at that! Second Wisp. Good counterplay by Sini so far. And the Ghoul. Not sure. Wait, is he gonna aggro the creeps again? Alright, he's gonna try one more time. But, oh, gets ensnared himself! RIP! There goes the Ghoul. And that is the perfect start for Sini. Weird how the Ghoul didn't get ensnared the first time, right? But because on the way home, the creeps were in a different position somehow, and the Murloc, I don't know, the Murloc was feeling feisty second time around. Ghoul gets ensnared, and that is... I guess that's the risk. That's the risk of this opening. If the Night Elf has a very good counter to it, then it can be a bad start for the Undead. DK again gonna go for level 1 harass. Oh, we have immolation on the Demon. Oh, no mana burn. That means the DK can throw quite a few coils. Ooh. Jesus Christ. Ancient of War almost going down here. That would have been disaster after disaster.
Forces are under attack.
What is going on here? Acolyte? Backpack? Wait, he cancelled backpack. Fast Expo? That is a rare sight by Happy. Fast Expansion, something he normally never plays against Night Elf, except on Echo Isles. Sini is gonna scout it somewhat early. Checks the main, sees no tech. And seeing no tech means one of two things. Either a tower push or an expansion. And expansion it is. Sini is on the way to tier 2. But Happy cleared the camp already. Scouting up here. Looking for an Night Elf Expo. There's no such thing. Demon Hunter. Oh, gets surrounded with the Ghoul, which came retreating from the other side. Happy looking for the Wisp detonate already. Damn, that's pretty sick. But no coil used. Wait. He was looking for the Wisp, but then he didn't coil him. Okay, that was a sick play into a bit of a fail. And it's quite a few Ghouls going down. Damn, 3 Ghoul kills. That's a W for Sini. Big time W. There's a danger in surrounding a Demon Hunter. And Sini now setting up his Tree of Life. Creeping the natural. This is a good position for Sini. Crystal Ball, again, sees what's going on. And here comes Happy for the punish. Potentially. Oh, Archer, though, steps away, at least the first one. The other one almost getting trapped against the trees. Happy striking back. But the expansion should be safe. There's not many ghouls left here. Happy losing all those ghouls earlier now is proving painful. And he's activating more ghouls from the main. No tech yet for Happy. So far behind with tier 2. And in levels. I'm not sure if Sini is favored. But this is a very playable position. We got lures coming. Tree of Life about to walk over. And Sini has lots of gold. Time for a second hero. It's a Naga second. This could be a great game for Gargoyles for Happy. If there's no Panda, then Garrix, especially off of 2 bases, can be very strong. Happy would need at least a 3rd Crypto for Gargoyle play. Sini going for a Shredder here as well. Macroing up, but the Tree of Life is again delayed. Happy heading into the Night Elf main base, harassing the Wisps. And just being annoying in general. Oh, Shredder got ensnared again. Oh my god, if that one gets surrounded. Oh, killing that would be so sick, but I think Happy's not tanky enough here to go for that surround. No 3rd crypt though, so seems like it's not going to be Gargoyles. Happy now finally reaching level 3. Finally reaching tier 2. And it's just straight up normal fiend play here.
A player's forces are under attack.
While Sini is finally getting his own expansion rolling. But supply-wise, we're still very even. Very, very even. Oh, coil there, a little bit dangerous. But the heal potion is available. Happy chucking grenades from range here in the form of coils. Lich, Slaughterhouse, double Slaughterhouse. And a whole bunch of ghouls for Happy, by the way. I think he's got 10 ghouls total. So the frenzied timing could be quite scary. A bit of a calm creeping phase now. Happy starting to get some levels. Lich so far has nothing. Is he really gonna sell the ring? Dude, you got so much gold. You really have to sell that ring. If the DK dies, it's gonna be because you sold the ring, Happy. Just letting you know. But it's a big army being assembled right now. Fiend Destroyers. That's always the backbone of the army for Undead these days against Night Elf. And a lot of ghouls that could be brought as well.
Player's forces are under attack.
Lich does indeed look quite underleveled here. Only level 2. But the DK gets level 4. That's a nice level up for him. Mana Stone is phenomenal, of course. But Sini's levels are looking better. Demon level 4. Naga level 3. Strong Immolation Mana Burn build. I love this kind of a Demoner. Evasion from the item, and Mana Burn, and Immolation. He's so strong on level 4. But of course, Happy has the supply lead. Dude, if Sini can hold, though, and even up the supply, if he can even up the supply and survive this next push, he's in a really good position. Oh, but the Crow tech is a little bit late. We don't have any talents yet. The Destroyer Morph is incoming. The upgrade is ready, and here come the Destroyers. It's not that many, perhaps. Happy also has 2 heal scrolls here. Ready to go. Fog Lightning. I'm waiting for the Immolation. Mana Burn comes in. Demon Hunter in the front line. There's not many bears really helping him out. Heal Scroll used. The second one right away. No, wait, that was the first one, excuse me. Second one gonna be used now after the next Fog Lightning. And the Demon Hunter again taking lots of damage. Heal Potion is there. The Demon Hunter is still trying to do as much damage as he can. He is doing a lot with that Immolation. Oh my god, the staff saves him just in time. Needs that Moon Juice now desperately. And he is getting it. He is healing, but the bears are quickly falling in the meantime. Happy still has lots of Destroyers up in the air. 3 still wailing away at the bears with their magic damage. And the backline now getting taken out next. Archers are made of paper. And Dryads, I don't know, are made of straw, I guess. Both easy to rip apart. Demon Hunter saved once again, but almost got no damage in this time. And the Moon Juice now is very, very low. It is nighttime, but perhaps it doesn't matter. The Naga will survive as well. Sini's trying everything to try to hold at the expansion, but Happy has had a smashing success so far, with 2 upgrades cutting quickly through the Night Elf army. Demon Hunter back in the fight. Good positioning on the DK as well. Not getting burned here for quite a while. There's still no web as it turns out. The crows in theory could be so good, but they were just a little bit too late. Not high enough in numbers, quickly enough. Tree of Life is the lifeline. Without the Tree of Life, there's no chance left. Sini knows he has to try to hold against overwhelming odds against him. The crows, despite not being able to be webbed, still going down quickly to the target fire. There's just not enough of them out at the moment. Happy doesn't seem to have the lumber for the web. I guess it is not necessary. DK here, fairly hurt as well, but he survives. He even gets level 5. Towards the end of this game, because indeed it looks like the end. As the Tree of Life goes down, seems like we are witnessing the last of it. Happy will take the victory as we all expected and sends Sini into the lower bracket. But Sini, not completely hopeless. He had some good showings, and especially map number 3, really, really strong.